Hello, this is Bill with a book review and reading update. So I recently finished reading The Big Sleep by Raymond Chandler. This was a reread, so I read it about 3 years ago. So this is a hard-boiled crime novel published in 1939. That Raymond Chandler was a American British novelist. So he was born in the US, but lived in England for many years in his childhood and later. And then he moved back to the US. So The Big Sleep is a combination of two of his earlier short stories that he combined the two stories and changed the names and the details a little bit and added more description. So here's a sample of his descriptive writing. So I went back to the office and sat in my swivel chair and tried to catch up on my foot dangling. There was a gusty wind blowing in at the window, and the soot from the oil burners of the hotel next door was downdrafting into the room and rolling across the top of the desk like tumbleweed drifting across a vacant lot. So in the novel here, it's always raining in LA, but in the real LA it hardly ever rains. Like in the Albert Hammond song, "It Never Rains in Southern California." So in this novel, Philip Marlowe is asked to handle a blackmailer, but then his investigation is complicated by kidnapping, pornography ring, and seduction and murder. So about halfway through the book, it seems like the story's being wrapped up, but Philip Marlowe can't quit just because what he was paid to solve has been solved. He has to tidy up all the loose ends. So process of tying up the loose ends, things get more complicated. So that's the second half of the book. So that's basically how two short stories were combined into make one novel. Is by making the second story turn out to be the loose ends from the first story. So it's a good read. I enjoyed it more on the second read than I did on the first read. I'd like to read the rest of his novels, but I like these books in this format. The Vintage Crime Black Lizard, but I haven't found any more at a good price. This one was a remainder, but the full price on these is too expensive for me. So if I can't find any more remainders, I'll have to get cheaper ones. Like this Penguin is also republished Raymond Chandler novels. So after finishing that book, I started Blue Remembered Earth by Alastair Reynolds. Way past halfway, about 3/4 done the book already. I was just slow getting my video made for this book. So this is the first book in the Poseidon children's trilogy. So it's such a good book that I should just go ahead and read the next two books right away. So, On a Steel Breeze and Poseidon's Wake. But the original plan was to read Middlemarch and George Eliot. So should I continue on with science fiction? Or should I do some read Victoria novel for Victober? That I think I should, on this channel, I should mainly focus on science fiction. So now that I've said that, just watch my subscriber count plummet, because my 12 classics video 2 weeks ago is my most popular video so far, and my subscriber count has tripled since I posted that one. So in the comments, tell me if you want me to continue with reading mostly science fiction, or if I should do more classics. So that's all for this video. See you in the next one.